Guys, well, I got here at work, and before we this is going to be kind of a pre-intro to the intro, and I want to show you real quick. Check out this clip I'm gonna roll for you about this company Neca. And I'm just a collector at heart. I just love collecting stuff, especially stuff that well, obviously only collect stuff that you're into. I really like horror memorabilia and stuff like that, and of course my guns. I've always been more of a collector than a shooter myself. But recently, as you guys have been following the vlogs, I've been really hooked in hook, line, and sinker, as Mo, Larry, and Curly would say, into the Freddy Krueger glove. So how it all really started was me purchasing my first one called by Neca, and that is the Freddy Krueger Part 3, the Dream Warrior glove. As I started to look into Neca, this company, and realizing that they make a lot of collectible stuff, and what I realized also is Neca makes a very short run of things and then they quit, and then when they quit, those things become collectible and rather expensive. In fact, things that about pricing has kind of shocked me a little bit. Now mind you, I paid 70 bucks for my glove that I got, the Dream Warriors glove, and pretty much got the funding through that by just selling off some stuff. Well, again, I have gone off to selling some more stuff to get some more money because I have discovered something else. But let me roll this clip real quick for you and check this out real quick. Hey guys, I wanted to show you a little something. Here's that glove I bought, and been actually researching a lot about this company called Neca. They make a lot of collectible stuff, and as you can see, somehow some of these gloves and some of these products go up there in price. As you can see, it's $759. Now you can still buy it for a lot cheaper than that, but I'm also noticing that things made by this company are limited run, especially something like this glove, and they do go up in price. This is another glove. This is actually the first one that they did, which is a replica of the original Nightmare on Elm Street glove, the very first one, which is really cool because what I got is the Part 3, and if you look at the movie and look at the glove, it's pretty accurate, and these are pretty neat. And this is actually really hard to find. I've been searching a lot, and right now Amazon only has 3 of them, and you have to actually buy them from other people. There's 2 people selling them, and Amazon has one that is used, but it's one of those returns, but it's in good shape. I may actually just go ahead and pick that up because these things are kind of collectible, and it's really neat because it's pretty much like the original glove from Nightmare 1. Another example, this is a figure. It's a 7-inch figure of a Freddy Krueger like action figure doll thing. This thing's $100. It's crazy. I'm actually starting to notice that there is actual money involved in these things, depending on which ones it is. Here's another one. This is a Dream Warriors figure, and it's going for $63. So, years ago, I no longer am in touch with him anymore, but I had a friend that was really into this stuff, and he would buy these things. He would buy these figures. I remember going to the other side of the island with him and buying them. And I remember him buying this one. This is the Jason Voorhees figure. I remember seeing him go to the Spencer's or something, and he would pick these things up. They'd be like 20 bucks or something like that. And I always thought, man, that's pretty cool. I remember seeing them. They're really well detailed, by the way. That's not really a toy, even though it is a toy, but it's really a display piece like the glove. I remember him buying this one, and here it is. It's 300 bucks. Seriously. Wow. And one of the things I definitely remember seeing him purchase was this before I show you the price, I want to just show you
this is the globe, or that like Christmas thing with the little glass ball with the water in it and whatever. I remember him buying this, and I remember thinking to myself, that's kind of silly, but I guess it's kind of cool, but I thought it was a little silly. Well, it's $475. There's only one too, so there is something to be said about it. Look at this one. This one's $1,000. Ah, man, that's just crazy. That is just crazy.
Okay, so pretty crazy. Those prices are out there. I never thought I'd ever. I remember seeing some of those things with a friend of mine. Used to be we used to keep in contact fairly regular, but we had lost contact over years. But I do remember years ago actually seeing him buy those things, and mind you, for the prices that I'm seeing now, like $20, $25 sometimes for some of those figures, and especially that globe thing, that winter globe thing with Jason coming over with the machete. My friend, seriously, I think he bought that for like $30. I remember him buying that. Distinctively I remember, because I just kind of remember thinking, wow, $30 for that thing? You're gonna really? I mean, that thing just sits there. But now I have a whole new appreciation for it because I see where that is going. All right, so now what have I been looking into? I did notice that Neca makes the original Nightmare on Elm Street glove with the blade break. There's some distinctive marks on it. Now, I'm really into the Neca stuff and really into the Freddy Krueger stuff. So I saw also that it's extremely rare, it's hard to find, and it's pretty collectible. Well, I've been deprived of buying myself stuff lately, really, because I've just been trying to save up my money and not buy guns. And buying guns was kind of like my drug. I love to do it, but of course, that comes with a heavy price tag. And I've been trying to save my money for future life plans. I'll put it that way. So, anyway, I figured I'd treat myself and buy this glove because Amazon has it, and there's a used one. So, I went ahead and just right now here at work, I had some things laying around my desk that I actually just sold to somebody and made $40 right there, like that. So that made the glove even cheaper right there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell some odds and ends. That's what I like to do, because so I feel a little bit more confident in breaking out the cash, so it's not just straight cash from my wallet, which doesn't seem to have very much in it. So that's what I'm going to do. I've been selling some random stuff here and there, and I got another thing I'm selling. So it basically makes the glove at least affordable for me. If I need to shell out $20 or whatever out of my wallet, then that's fine. But at least it's not a whole chunk of cash that I'm shelling out. But anyway, in the end, what I'll have is a pretty cool. Chop off the ending of that video right there, that clip. But basically, what I'll have is a pretty cool collectible, another collectible glove. This one here that I intend to order is pretty. It's pretty rare, actually. I've only found it in 2 different places. One on eBay, which is fairly used, and they do not ship to Hawaii. What a surprise there! And I don't have an eBay account. And this is one from Amazon. Now, the other ones that I saw on Amazon that are also for sale from other sellers that are, they're going for like $300, and that's no joke. So pretty crazy. What's up, guys? Heading out of here, leaving work. So this is a really cool thing. I wanted to tell you guys, this was meant to be. I was looking at that glove this morning and really wanting it, and just because it's rare, it's collectible. But of course, like I stated when I bought my other glove, I don't like spending my money right out of my wallet on it. So I just collected some stuff, that I had laying around that I really I'm not using, and I'm not going to be able to use. So wound up, first thing that happened when I got to work, at work I got a lot of just odds and ends, old stuff laying around, just trinkets and stuff. And this father and son came in, and they were really ecstatic about that stuff, more than I am. So it was really cool to see how excited the kid was about it. And I wound up selling it to him and making $40. And then and then I sold some other stuff that I had. to this other guy that I brought it to see if he was going to come in today. He happened to come in today, and sold more to him. Wound up making enough money to pay for this glove. So I went ahead and ordered it, put the money in the account and ordered it. Why not? So that was really cool. I must say, this is one time where it was meant to be, because I basically got the money by selling off some stuff again, just odds and ends just laying around. So I'm pretty thrilled about that. And of course, free shipping on the glove. So we'll have to see how the mail goes. I have a feeling I'm not going to be as anxious this time around, because I already have a glove and been building the glove, so it's just kind of more or less, this is not going to be quite as crazy on me, I hope. Alright, so I got the ammonia in here, and I've been soaking this one here for a little while, just trying to see if it'll oxidize it or what it's doing. Maybe it'll clean some of that flux off of there. So that could be also why it has not really shown much to me in just a couple of minutes. But here's one that didn't get too much flux on it. See what happens. I don't know. We'll see. Well, let's see. It did seem to clean it up quite a bit. I think that ammonia definitely smells. It did clean it up, and hopefully it'll allow it to age naturally a little bit better. So what I'm going to do is actually fill up the thing of water and let it soak overnight. So I'm going to leave them in here overnight, some water. I may actually add some ammonia to that, just to let the ammonia kind of etch the surface, I guess, and that'll help with the aging and help get some of that flux off, so the flux doesn't interfere with the aging of the metal. You're actually seeing this part of the video after I've done the outro, basically, but I wanted to do this. I did do a quick lookup, and what I read was there's something about ammonia and salt and white vinegar. So that's what I got here in this cup. I'm just gonna kind of, I hope the salt gets in there. So again, I'm just gonna leave this overnight and see what happens to it in the morning. So stay tuned for tomorrow's vlog, and we'll see how this turned out. Alright, so okay, little talk on today. Meant to be kind of a thing. Well, yeah, I actually just met up with a friend of mine, and so made a little bit more money off of some more stuff, and to get that second glove off of the internet, and definitely made more money than I needed to get the thing. So I really appreciate that. Just, you know, it must have been, because the interesting thing was this morning when I got to work, like I said, I sold some stuff, and stuff I sold was like just odds and ends stuff that I had laying around that was my stuff, really, that I just kind of put in the shop because I had nowhere else to put it. So I kind of had to get rid of it. But it was really neat to see somebody, a younger kid, even though I'm not that old myself, but just to see somebody else that is a lot younger, obviously, you know, with his father, and to see how excited he got over the stuff. That for me, it was kind of like, I don't really, you know, need it or anything anymore. So yeah, and to make some coin out of that, and then on top of the stuff I sold, and just, or the other stuff that I intended to sell today, which I wound up selling, and yeah, making the money. And right there, boom, being able to afford the glove without a single dollar coming out of my pocket to buy it. So that's always cool right there to be able to have done that. So free shipping again on it, so I'm not expecting it to arrive anytime soon. Free shipping with Amazon is kind of like a gamble. It's like wonder if it's going to, when it's going to arrive. You never know. So sometimes it does ship out pretty fast. I've actually had stuff where I got free shipping and it was like the free shipping wound up being FedEx second day air. That was weird. But I don't know. So I'm leaving the container out here because it's kind of smelly with that ammonia. So I'm leaving it out here to do its thing overnight. Got some water with the ammonia mixed into it, so hopefully it'll kind of etch the surface of the copper and help age it a little bit. I actually heard about some people using salt in it. I may actually do a quick search on that real quick and just see if adding salt to it or something, I don't know, something I heard. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and upload this vlog. Check out tomorrow's video, a close-up of snub-nose 38s, or snub-nose revolvers in general. That hurt. No, the Freddy glove didn't get me. My own thumb did.